Hey Gemini, welcome into your reading. Okay, let's see what's going on for you guys. I know I haven't been doing it often. I just don't feel like there's a strong enough audience. So with my limited time, I tried to do the top 8 signs of the week. Um, but let's see. And somebody did ask me, so I did promise. Here we are. We're gonna do the last week of November. We're gonna start from the 24th onwards. And let's see what the situation is for my Geminis. Gemini, why am I looking at the 5 of Pentacles? That's being left out in the cold. There's 2 5s. You got some serious challenges here. Blocks, obstacles. What is this? And because of this, you're like, I gotta lie low. I gotta do a timeout. I need to take my energy away and try to make a wise choice and a decision regarding this circumstance here. But you're moving forward slowly and cautiously. I don't know if you're just picking up pieces and just moving forward. What's happening here? What's coming in towards my Gemini, please? The moon. Oh, the devil. Death, God. These are 3 major arcana, 4 if you count the bottom of the deck. But this is a big deal because it does look like you're going through something incredibly difficult. Some kind of transformation, some sort of transition, something very, very hard for you. I can see that there's something toxic here. Someone or something. I see you're trying to remain positive or hopeful, but you're also very focused. And you're saying to yourself, I'm going to just keep going regardless of the positive and the negative. Even though I do have fear of the future, fear of the unknown, meaning you're being cautious. Something is ending. It's going to end, guys, and I think you might have to let it. Here's the thing I don't understand. After this thing dies, you're going to be torn as what to do after. I don't know. Usually me, when something ends and dies, I'm like, I don't have much of a choice. I have to go in the direction that I wasn't expecting to go in. We'll see when we clarify, but that's heavy duty, guys. Really heavy duty. What is it that Gemini doesn't see coming their way, please? When I see that much major arcana into what's coming in, that means you could be ignoring red flags. You could just be like down in the dumps. You could be getting depressed. You could be so many things because it's like all of a sudden it's like, shit. We got to surround Gemini right now because they all like, I don't know. They hear no evil, see no evil, but there's evil there. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. What is this? And the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. This is interesting. You're being offered some new job, new position. You don't know a lot about this. Maybe it's an industry, maybe it's a change in career, but it's a solid new start. A lot of you does look like a job. Others of you, maybe it's a solid new start to a relationship. But you are very curious. See, there's something here you're learning though, because you will be starting at the bottom of the totem pole, or you just kind of have to learn and know the ropes of the company. But you're like saying to yourself, maybe this could lead to something good, right? This solid new start that's coming in. You don't see this happening. You're going to have to make a judgment call regarding something, and it's heartbreaking. Promises were made, but you can't keep them. Clearly, I sort of see that now. What is the advice here? For Gemini. Another major arcana with the Wheel of Fortune. It is definitely telling you to go with the flow. Roll with the punches. Trust it. Trust the process. Trust the flow. Know what your worth and your value is as the Empress. Bring into this world that thing you always wanted. You wanted a career? Bring it in. You want a family? Bring it in. You know who you are. You know what you can do, Gemini, and it's saying do it. These things are happening to you for a reason. This is why you're getting so many major arcanas. This is why you're getting a solid new beginning. It is doing it for the collective. If everybody doesn't get on board by the end of November and start transitioning in December, you guys are going to have a very fucking rocky 2026. And I don't mean just you, Gemini. I mean the whole collective. That's why all of this crap is happening. Everyone's getting shaken up. Jobs, colleagues, employees, co-workers, friends, families, you're all getting thrown in a bag, jingle, jingle, and then in 2026, open the bag and whatever falls out. But it's the new stuff. That is why I'm making this speech. It's because you're getting the Wheel of Fortune in your advice. What you thought you knew, you're relearning. What was up goes down, and what goes down has to come up. And round you go, because that is the cycle of life. But if you do not move and roll with the punches, you're just going to stand there and get punched. And not come out the other end. And be defeated. You don't want that. What is the outcome of the week? And the reason this is happening to you is to elevate your life. For your betterment. You need to make a judgment call. I think what you're going to end up doing is you're going to take a leap of faith and a risk. Even though you're weighing your pros and cons, you're going to say to yourself, look, I'm going to do one last ditch effort and have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person, weigh my pros and cons, and then move. You're going to rationalize. I see you doing the right thing, though. What is this Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Five of Wands? Please clarify. There we go. The King of... what is that? Cups in reverse. Shit, and the King of Wands in reverse. No wonder you feel left out in the cold. If you had two people, they both either rejected you or you rejected them. I tell you though, trust the process. Because there's an Ace of Pentacles coming in, and that's solid. That's take it to the bank in your 3D world, cash it. You're going to be just fine. Just fine. Just fine. The Sun card. I think you're lying low because you're trying to say to yourself, what's the next wise move? But these two kings, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, one passion, chemistry. The other one is emotionally mature and available. Maybe both are assholes. I don't know. Maybe you rejected them or they rejected you. But this is exactly why you feel left out in the cold. I do feel like you've been... maybe perhaps betrayed. Some of you are working in a toxic environment and there's shit about you being said behind your back. Yeah. Others of you, if this is in regards to love, you broke up with, or they broke up with you, these two people. And now because you don't know what the future looks like, you're like, fuck it, I gotta keep going. What's the Devil? Do not repeat a pattern. Gemini, I'm telling you right now. What is this? The Devil and Chariot and the Moon, please. Major Arcanas. I don't know if it's any point because it looks like all the signs are here. Taurus, Saggy, Taurus again, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, the fire signs, the water signs. Everybody here. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the Gemini reading and the Wheel of Fortune again with the Hierophant, which talks about institution, marriage, commitment. We go to college to get a degree. That's tradition, institution. We court somebody and we date somebody and then we get married in an institution. Traditional. So, the universe is doing, three fates are working on your behalf to move the dial of your life forward. So the universe is highlighting something here for you on purpose. This is why you have all this major arcana here. And this has everything to do with a marriage. Others of you, maybe a career. You're letting go. There's an ending and a betrayal here. I don't know how I like this, Gemini, I'll be honest with you. What is the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands? This is why you're getting Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune has your back. It's giving you that new ace. I see you being emotionally guarded. I see you wounded. I see you tired. I see you about to give up. Do not. See, the Tower comes along in a reading, and it's at the bottom, to disrupt something, or to actually highlight to you that something or someone is so toxic, but you're sitting there dealing with it. And Spirit is like, if we don't take it away from Gemini, they're never going to leave. They're just going to sit there and suffer with it. So they take it away from you, and then the Wheel of Fortune comes along and they introduce you a new opportunity. Interesting, Gemini. You got to let me know all down below. The Empress and Wheel of Fortune, please, for advice. Sorry, I get downloads sometimes and I'm like, okay. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Okay. So you definitely need to have a heart-to-heart conversation here with somebody and put your, all your cards on the table with this person. Maybe, your position here, your situation here, this relationship here stagnated, got bored. It needed to elevate and it wasn't going anywhere. So you went as far as you could go. See, you need to have this heart-to-heart conversation with somebody. Just roll with the punches, right? And then you will get to the truth of something. You will know clearly what you need to do, Gemini. Have that heart-to-heart that you're thinking about. What is judgment, please? Clarify judgment for the outcome of the week for Gemini, please. By the way, I will be selling for Black Friday and Cyber Monday 15-minute private readings. It was a cute idea in the Pisces group chat. Thanks, Pisces. Yeah, and I think they're great ideas to give as gifts. It's like a gift certificate of a private reading, or you can just do it for yourself. There's a deal up until Cyber Monday. I'll still be selling it up until Christmas Eve, and then after Christmas Eve, I take the deal away. But you can get a decent amount of information in under 15 minutes. Clearly, look at this. This is a perfect example how much info we're getting in under 15. So, let's get back to you. Four of Pentacles in reverse again, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. All right, you're trying to make a judgment call by the end of the week in regards to letting someone go and your wish fulfillment and your desires. Maybe perhaps this is something you were doing low-key. Maybe this is something you were hiding from everybody. You trying to get a new job on, quietly, or, you were trying to strategize something quietly. You are trying to ghost quietly, like pull an Irish exit, because you're trying to make that final judgment call and you're like quietly saying to yourself, how am I going to do this? Right? You're weighing your pros and cons on the options here and how to go about leaving. Some of you, this could be with somebody you were having an affair with. I don't know. But this is the judgment call you are making it on and the way you're going about it or what it's about. All right. So let me see what we're going to talk about in the extended for Gemini. Yes. Okay. So honestly, unrequited love is here. And then I have new love. And I really think that these two are separate, but we'll see in the extended. We'll only know when we throw tarot on it. And worth waiting for. Some of you, it could be worth waiting for new love while there was an unrequited love situation here. We'll see what that is. That could also be you. You just weren't having it with one, and then it didn't work out with the other. And then Spirit's like, fuck it, throw it all out, and then we'll start from scratch all over again, brand new. We'll see. But I'm going to pull one last cards. Guys, I'm pre-warning you. There's a lot of expletives in this deck. If they make you cringe, highly recommend Now You Go. What's going on here for Gemini, please? Which card do you want me to read for Gemini? Gemini, please. There's 2. Interesting. Let's see what they chose for you. Grab life by the balls and make it your bitch. I really was very uncomfortable saying that to you. I'm not kidding. Okay, sometimes life is just waiting for you to meet it with some same level of energy it's been stomping you with. And when that's the case, sometimes you just need to, be all alpha dog about it and be like, listen, bitch, note of caution. Make sure you know what you want to do when you get its attention. Keep hold of life's balls and point them in the way and in the direction you want to go. Otherwise, that's going to be a mixed metaphor, and it totally going to pull on the leash, or it's going to poop on your lawn. Let me see what the other card is. Pretending to be a savage won't heal that hole in your heart, baby. You know who the real OGs are? The ones who ain't got shit to hide from anyone, especially themselves. Real OGs claim their humanity. They hold those wounds up to the light like Mufasa holding Simba. You can hear that inspirational music starting. Yeah, that's you starting the hero's journey, my little love bugs. I love that. Pretending to be a savage won't heal that heart of yours. That's more like an Aries card, but we won't say that. All right, everybody else. I'll see you on the next one, and then everyone else will see you at Extended.